I'm gonna definitely give the bottles a wipe as well, right? So this is my lemon liqueur. Okay, down here is the vodka, and you can tell there's a little bit of, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of sugar still left that hasn't dissolved in there. And I do have, I bought a couple extra bottles of 26ers of vodka. And what I'm going to do for this is, and here, let me crack this open. I'm going to show you this as well. My hands get a little sticky when I do this, right? So I have, you know, rags here, and I have a little bucket. I usually, just to let you know, I usually do this by the sink, by the kitchen, right? But because we're going to try to go through the whole thing in one shot right now, I sort of set myself up here to be able to do this. And I have a bucket with water here right now, so I'm just going to wet the rag, so that way I can, if I get too sticky, I can wipe off my hands, right? And another thing I've done as well is, I know we're not in season right now, we're sort of in fall, but we bought some fruit when it was in season and we froze it. So we're going to make 2, possibly 3 new batches of liqueur. Okay, so let me show you this, because what we can do, we can definitely eat the lemons as well. So this is what the lemon comes out like, right? So this is basically organic lemons that I bought like 7 years ago or so. And what I ended up doing is cutting them up in these slices. And what I would do, and it becomes very soft, fantastic. This is amazing for the tummy, amazing for the tummy, really. And what I ended up doing with this originally, I filled it up like about this much, full of lemons, and then I poured sugar on top, and then lemons, and then sugar, and then lemons, and then vodka, right? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to replenish this. I have a bucket of sugar here as well. Let me bring this up. Okay, here's my sugar. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour some sugar on top of this. Actually, before we do that, one thing I do need to do is taste this to see what level it's at, right? So let's see if we can get it out. Let me see if I can do this with you guys to see it, right? Okay, that's plenty, because we're going to be sampling a few of them. Okay. It's a little cloudy. It used to be clearer, but the lemon is sort of becoming really soft now. It's fantastic state to be in. And this will carry you for a couple of decades even, right? Oh, that is amazing. Really, it's amazing. And this guy, sometimes I take a glass like this, put ice, a couple of cubes of ice in there, and pour this on top. Let the liqueur go over the ice, and it sort of becomes cool and dilutes a little bit, and you can just sip that. Okay, but this was, that is fantastic, really. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab some sugar here. Okay, and I'm gonna pour it on top. And this is organic sugar that I'm using, okay? And I don't weigh this stuff. I do it by, I taste it to see how much I need. This was very sweet, but because I'm going to be adding a lot of vodka to this, I'm going to try to fill this up. I don't know if I have enough vodka to do this, to do it with it, because I want to use a little bit for other stuff too. So I'm going to probably dump about half. Okay, let's put this down again. Give ourselves space. Okay. So we have that. Let me bring the vodka out. And you know, I'm not promoting any vodkas, like really. Well, there are some vodkas that I like, but I don't. You know, I'm not being paid. Just to let you know, I'm not here promoting. There's no agenda here or anything like this. But I know the question is going to come up. So for me, you can use any vodka you want. Don't use flavored vodka. You want to just use straight up vodka for these things. You don't want to grab orange vodka or chocolate vodka or whatever it is. You're doing that yourself right now, right? I'm doing that myself. So I want the vodka to be just straight up vodka, not infused with anything. But I usually end up using Absolute. Okay, it's my vodka of choice to go to. I do buy higher end vodkas. I like potato vodkas and stuff like this. But this is, I found, just like anything, if a certain food that you're consuming agrees with you, then it agrees with you. You should enjoy it, right? So all I do for this is just let it go down. So we used about a third of it or a quarter of it. This one is probably the one I drink the most, okay? And what I've done before doing this, I took another jar about this size, right? And I filled it up with some of the lemons and then transferred the vodka over, right? Because what's going to happen right now, because I'm putting fresh vodka in here, I'm not going to be drinking from this right away, right? I'm going to let it sit a little bit. And it's in the fall. It's not the best time to do this. You want to do this in the summer sometimes, usually anyway, where when the fruit is fresh and the sun is strong, right? So I am going to try to put this behind the sun for a little bit of time. Okay, that's about half a bottle of vodka. That took us all the way up to here, right? So that's not bad. Should I add a little bit more? Let's add a little bit more. Fill it up to the top. That's going to consume too much vodka. I need to save the vodka. We have this one in another bottle for some of the other stuff we plan on doing. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there, and I'm going to close this guy up. Okay, give it a shake. Take a look. And take a look. The sugar gets caught up in different places, right? Take a look. There's the sugar, 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 right? So now that it's like this, I'm going to leave it alone. And after we've done the shoot, after we've done the stream, what I'm going to do is take this and put it in the sunroom and let it sit in the sun for at least a couple of days, okay? Hopefully, if it's sunny enough, it'll be warm enough inside and let the sun hit this guy, and it's almost to the top, which is, oops, I'll do it this way. It's almost to the top, which is perfect, right? So my estimation of how much vodka we're going to need for this one is not bad. So I'm going to put this on the side, okay? And we're going to grab another one, okay? Now, this one, take a look. I think we got more of this one too. Do we? No, this is the last batch of this one. Now this guy, take a look. And you can tell this is, again, an Absolute bottle. Now this one doesn't need topping up, but I might add sugar to it. I'm going to have a taste of it, right? This is the sea buckthorn that we picked from a local sort of community farm. They've planted some fruit trees, and every year people go there, and in season you just pick fruit and you eat and whatnot. And they have a fair bit of sea buckthorn bushes. So we grabbed a whole bunch of sea buckthorn. I believe this is the last bottle we have, right? And sea buckthorn is medicinal. I forget. It's good for the tummy for sure, but it's got some certain types of oils which are really good, and people make tinctures out of sea buckthorn, right? So what I'm going to do, and you can eat the sea buckthorn as well. Maybe when we do, let me see. Let's just use a different shot glass, right? Let's use a purple shot glass. Well, let's use an orange shot glass because this is sea buckthorn, it's orange, right? So let's have a taste on this. I want to see if it requires any more sugar. Okay, just a little bit. Maybe we can get a sea buckthorn to come out. Whoop, we got one. Perfect. Here, let me bring this out. Can we get it? We'll do it the other way around. Ooh, strong. Even just tasting it like that is strong. Oop. Come back. Right. Take a look. This is the sea buckthorn. Okay. This is for people watching it recorded later. Right? HD camera. And let me show you the people who are watching it live, because this is the camera, this is the location of the camera for people watching it live, right? So you can eat this. Incredibly strong. Wow, wow, wow. Even this is going to be too much. Okay, like really, this is going to be too much. Unfortunately, because I had already put the fork in my mouth and I put the fork in here, I'm not going to dump this in here. Okay, right? So you gotta keep your lab clean. Okay, that's one thing you learn through chemistry. Wow. Very strong, very strong. Does it need more sugar? No, no more sugar. But I'm not going to drink the rest of this. Okay? I'm going to put this on the side. Like even that much is enough, right? That's the beauty of liqueurs. They're not, you know, should I give this a wipe? Let's give this a wipe. We use liqueurs for medicinal purposes, for meditation purposes, for just sitting back and chilling, and you can tell there's a little bit of, this isn't sugar at the bottom, it's sort of the sea buckthorn sort of residue that builds up in the bottom, and it doesn't need, check this out, I forget what you call it, the terminology for it, right? But this is perfect. We don't need to do anything with this. Cool. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oop. I actually don't even know what this one is. Let me take off the wrapping, because sometimes we just use whatever bottles we have, right? Let's get this. Let's throw this on the side and take a look. This is crab apple. I think this is the crab apple stuff that we make crab apple jam from, right? I'm gonna crack it open. It's already full, so it doesn't need any more vodka. Okay. And take a look at this. Towards the top, in the bottom, because it's sealed, no oxygen's into it, it's kept this color nice and bright. The top ones, nice. Oh yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna be powerful. What do we got? Let's do red. Red shot glass for this. And I'm pretty sure this is it. I have multiple forks here, so I'm gonna grab another fork. We already used this one. I'm gonna put this one on the side, and actually I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna be legit with this. I got a plate here, right? So I'm gonna use the fork I haven't, and I'm gonna bring this out. Come on. Okay, we gotta use. Wow, take a look. This is the darker. Well, I'll show you the colors. Watch this. See the color of this one, right? Where oxygen hasn't got to it, and here's the color of this one, right? Big difference, right? So oxygen is what is in general, your enemy to a certain degree, right? When it comes to food. Look at this. We're gonna have a little bite on this. Oh, fantastic. Wow. Very good. I might add a little sugar to this. Tea. But before we do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a little sip of it, right? Just a little. That's enough. Take a look. That's it. Okay. Right. Very little. We're going to add some sugar to it. Not too much, very little. Okay. A little bit more than that. Okay. I'm going to add this much sugar to it. Okay. I should have brought, I'm going to do this. Actually, let's put this guy here. Let's bring this guy. I'm going to put this in here so we don't get any spillage of the sugar if it falls out of the lid of this, which we probably will. Maybe not if we're careful, right? Nice. Nice. Take a look. I don't know if you can see it, but the sugar grains are sort of falling down. Okay, that's enough. After a couple of months or a month or so, I'll taste it more. Here's the sugar getting stuck. And again, this one we're going to put by the window in the sun. And I'm going to give it a wipe as well before I put it away. Or put it down here. Because ideally what I want to do is take care of all of these guys and then give the table a nice wipe as well, right? This is sort of fall cleaning, I guess you can think about it. But I don't do this with the liquor cabinet or liqueur cabinet every year. I do it once every few years, right? Nice. Let's get rid of this guy there. And that's our crab apple. Sweet, sweet. Oh, look at this one. Now this is magic. Okay, this guy. This is the Cornelian cherry, okay? And this is the crab apples I picked, the lemons I bought, the sea buckthorn we picked, the Cornelian cherries I picked as well. And this is Cornelian cherry, and Persians, Iranians will kill for this. Okay, we make jam out of this too. And when this is very, very ripe, it's amazing when you eat it. It's fantastic for the tummy, okay? And a lot of antioxidants and stuff like this. But what I'm gonna do, I got a couple of bottles of this. We picked a ton of this stuff, how many years ago? 7, 8 years ago or so, okay? And let's just grab a spoon. Let's bring out one of these Cornelian cherries. Let's eat one. Take a look. Show the live stream people. All right. Cornelian cherry. Okay. So what we're gonna do. Very, very good. Very good. Let's put the seed down, because I don't think we need another spoon. I have more anyway. And Cornelian cherry, I'm gonna taste the vodka in it. Because I have another bottle, I might put the two batches together. But again, I'm just gonna take very little, very little, very little. right? All I'm doing right now is just sampling it to see if it needs any more sugar. Actually, let me cleanse my palates. I'm cleansing it with, I could do it with water, but this is very weak tea, so it's good. Very nice. Very nice. Does it need more sugar? Let's see, where's the other batch? Let me find the other batch of this. No. Here's the other batch. And here's another batch. Cool. So here's a couple more batches. Now take a look at this. This is a good example of seeing what's going on. This one, this bottle, I've gone through a few iterations. I've probably gone through 3 or 4 fill-ups of this again, what we're doing right now, right? This one, you can see is darker on this side. This one, I haven't gone through as many iterations, right? So it still has a lot of its qualities in there. This one doesn't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these 2 batches together. Take a look. I'm going to put these 2 batches together because they have the same color, right? If you can see, hopefully. Right. And I'm going to leave this one alone. And this one, what we're going to do is most likely finish off the alcohol in this and taste the little bits. And the little bits, what I'll end up doing is, most likely, because they're still good, I might mix them in with these guys or just leave that one alone. Because that's sort of, I don't know what the word for it is, sort of alcohol infused fruit, where it stays, it keeps, as far as I know, I've never had anything go bad on me. And we've had batches of this stuff for 4 decades, right? So, and this is only 7-8 years, okay? So these 2 guys I have to mix together. But what I'm going to do is, I know what this one tasted like. Let me just put this one here for now. But I do need to taste this one as well. Just pour a little bit again. Very, very little. And you can see the color in it. Just a touch. Just a touch. Alright, take a look. Much sweeter than the other one. So I'm not going to add any sugar to this one. Okay. I'm not going to add any sugar to this one because I thought about adding it to this one. But this one is much sweeter than this one that I'm going to put together. So together, they'll make a good mix. They'll make a good mix. I'm not going to do it right now because I need to do this by the kitchen. Okay. So I'm going to put these on the side and deal with them when I have the space to deal with them. And this one I'm not going to taste because the idea will be to finish off this one first, right? So I'll have plenty of time to taste this one first. The other one will mix together, put it up, close it up, let it sit there. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Whew. Friday is a good day to do this. Look at this one. Nice, nice. This is the crab apple as well. Okay. This is another crab apple. This is darker than the other one. Take a look at that. Wow, wow. I think this might be the red crab apples, maybe. Let me crack this open. And let's have a taste on it. I'm not going to eat the fruit. I want to be functional until the end of the video, right? Because these are strong. These are strong. Okay. Because we use this one for the crab apple, the red. I believe. I hope so. Oh no, we use the orange for the crab apple. Right? Yeah, we use the orange for the crab apple. The red we use the sea buckthorn, right? I believe. No. Sea buckthorn was orange. Yeah, I think so anyway. So again, we're going to taste a little bit. Nice. Let's check it out. Let's check it out for those watching live. And for those of you watching recorded. Right? And these are beautiful shot glasses I got. I got as a present from family friends a while ago. Very nice. I like this one better than the other one. Okay, I gotta do a taste test sample. Yeah, it's sweeter, it's nicer. Oh, we added sugar to the other one. That's it. That's right. This is the flavor I like to get the crab apples to. This one. Okay, so let me give this one a wipe. Oh, that just warms you when it's going down. So nice. So nice. And when did I make the crab apples? This batch? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I forget. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Oh, this one. Let me show you this. This one we're not going to touch. This is cinnamon. Sugar and cinnamon, and the cinnamon for this was when I made the crabapple jam, the crabapple butter, and we got a whole bunch of videos on making crabapple butter. I guess we made those 3 years ago, 4 years ago, right? Actually, this cinnamon is probably from an earlier batch. I think it's from an earlier batch because this was filled up to the top. So this was an earlier batch, but it was the same process making apple jam, right? But we put cinnamon in the pots as well, right? The videos we made, I didn't put any cinnamon sticks in there. I don't remember putting any cinnamon sticks in there, right? So there was another batch where we made crab apple jam. Might have been apple or crab apple. And we put cinnamon sticks in there to give it a cinnamony flavor. And then once the cook was done, right? What we ended up doing is taking the cinnamon sticks, putting them in the jar, adding sugar, and filling it up with vodka. Okay, so that's what this batch is. Should I have a taste of this? We got a lot more to go through. I've already tasted this a few days ago. Let's see. Oh my god, that's so nice. Let's use a green one. Green shot glass for this, right? It's beautiful shot glass. Beautiful, and they're all different. I think they're like, ooh, check this out. Are these two different? Yeah, their thicknesses is different and stuff like this. Let's do. I think we have just a little bit, just a touch. And usually, if you let this sit, and the little, like when I shook it up, the little apple bits came up and made the liqueur cloudy, right? So usually you don't shake it up when you pick it up to pour yourself. You want it to be clear, right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nice color. Very strong, very strong. Very delicious, very delicious. Whoop. We're going to leave that one alone. And it's a good thing to know if every now and then you go through your liquor cabinet and you get a sense of what they taste like, your collection, right? Cool. Now, let's put this guy here. We don't need to do anything with that. Blackberry. Do we have more blackberry? I have more blackberry. Okay, let me bring out my blackberries because blackberry is something I do very, very often, right? We didn't get a chance to go do it this year, pick blackberries, but let me show you. Take a look at these guys, because I'm hitting up these bottles, right? I sort of have just random stuff laying around. These are little tank firecrackers. Right? I got 4 of them. Look at this. The price tag isn't even on them. $1.25 or $1.29. Right? Oh, fun. Look like warning. Here are these 2 guys. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. I got these as a gift, so seemed like a waste to light them up. Maybe not. Maybe sometime we'll light them up. Okay, let's put these guys on the side. And let's see how many blackberries we have. Oh, this is from Blackberry Jam. I'll show you this later. This is also Blackberry Jam. And I think this is the last blackberry. Take a look at this. Okay, we got 5 separate bottles of blackberries, right? Now, this one is the only one that I made with gin. Okay, September 2012. Okay, oh, let me show you. So I'm not going to taste this right now. You don't really want to mix gin and vodka, because everything I've been sampling right now, tasting is vodka. So I don't want to drink gin while I'm drinking vodka. But this is done, right? So we're going to drink this, finish it off, and the pulp of this, I don't think we'll keep it. Okay, we might, but probably not. We might set it down in one of these mesh things that we have and let the alcohol drain out, possibly. But blackberries I can replenish fairly often. Every year we have great blackberry picking over here. Okay, so let's put this guy here, and the rest of these are vodka. And what I'm going to do, you can't really see the color of that one. This one is done too. See the color on it? It's very faint, right? So this batch is done as well. So we're going to finish off this one. I'm not going to do anything with this. Okay. As well as this one. This one's seriously done, right? So I might try to set this up into a mesh and get the alcohol to come out of it. But I don't want to use the meshes for these guys. I can do those later. Let's check it out. This one, we're going to sample this one. And let me see this one. Let's pour this. Let's do blackberry. Let's do blackberry in this guy. Okay. Hold this. Just a touch, just a touch. Let's see. Let's check this out. Right. Beautiful drink. Should be clearer than this, but this is old. Oh, that is nice. We're not going to touch that. That's a good drink. Let's put this guy down. Right. And let's check out this one. Nicely sealed. Take a look. I don't want to, it's pretty full. So you can see what it looks like, right? Take a look. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a little bit. I gotta be careful with this. So I'm not gonna bring it too close. There. Perfect. Nice. Take a look. Oh, that is fantastic. This is the Primo, right? This one I don't think we've touched. This is the first time I'm cracking this one open. And this would be about for about 4 years ago or so. The other one, the gin one, was from 2012. That's 6 years. Yeah, this one would be from probably 2014 or so. So this one we're just going to keep. We're not going to touch it. Okay. And the one in the green bottle, we're going to leave that, but we're going to go through it faster, sooner rather than later. And that one's almost done as well, and the other two are done. Same with the gin. So we've got one legit one. Next year, time to make blackberry liqueur. All right. So let me give my hands a wipe. Let me show you what I have here. Now this guy was an experiment. Okay. This is plum jam I made, okay? And what I did, I didn't want to get rid of the pulp. And it just was so much pulp, I didn't want to grind it. Like, it was fantastic jam, so I didn't want to throw the pulp away. So what I did is just added vodka on top. I might have added a little bit of sugar, but it didn't come out well because it's just basically thick. Because it was pulp, it was all cooked and stuff like this. It was basically thick, sort of vodka infused jam. So I've tasted it. From what I recall, it wasn't very good. But what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to put this in a sieve, put it in a glass, and let the alcohol separate from the plum. Let's do this with one of these glasses. No, no, no. I mean, take a look at this. The thickness of this is insane. Right? Lesson learned. Don't do that. Look, it's like syrup. Right? Let's just have a taste of this. Let's use another spoon. That's actually not bad. I tasted this a while ago, so let's try a little bit more. Here, we're bringing out a seed as well. Like this is the seeds, the pit of the plum, right? Wow, what a unique flavor. This would be amazing over chocolate ice cream. Very good. I like it. Okay, we're not going to touch this. I was going to put this in a sieve and get the liqueur, the alcohol to come out of the pulp, but this tasted really good. I guess that's what happens when you let things age a little bit, right? Some things improve greatly with flavor, right? Or their flavors greatly improve. So let's just give this a wipe. Next time we have chocolate ice cream, we're going to be pouring this on top. All right. What else we got? What else we got? We got some random stuff here. I like marbles. I like marbles. Right? Who doesn't like marbles? Let's leave this guy here. After we go through all the liquor and we finish shooting the video and the stream, I'm going to take everything down and give it a nice wipe, right? Oh, let me show you this. This guy is magic. This guy is magic. This guy, I'm going to clean my palettes with water, because this guy is magic. This guy is magic, right? This guy is the one my grandfather started like 40 years ago in the 80s, right? And this was cherry pits. My grandmother was making cherry jam, I believe, and they wanted to get rid of the pits. So they got rid of the pits. It wasn't cooked. Like, you didn't cook the cherries with the pits, right? So you took out the pits and then you do the cook, right? So they took out the pits, and my grandfather took the seeds and made liqueur. Look at that dark blackness of this, right? I've only added vodka to this once, many years ago, like 10-15 years ago. We drink this sparingly, so I'm gonna have a little taste. Okay, nice. Let's make sure we don't accidentally. Actually, I'm going to put this here. We don't want to accidentally drop this, right? And I'll show you what it looks like close up. Oh, yeah. Nice. Let's close this baby up. Let's close this baby up. Look at the color of this. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this guy. Look at the darkness of this. Ooh, my. Right. Take a look. Oh my God. Such an amazing cherry smell. Oh. Magic, magic, magic. This also on vanilla ice cream or black dark chocolate ice cream. Amazing. I'm so tempted to increase the volume of this, but I'm not gonna touch it. This one's not gonna get touched. No, 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 no. Only special occasions we drink this. This is a special occasion, right? Let's give this one a nice wipe. Nice. Let's put this guy here. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? Oh, okay. Let's see what this tastes like. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oh, look at this. I separated it. Nice. I got two of those guys. I forgot. When we did a move, that was in a different jar. So to pack things, and we've done a move a few times, but in the last couple of moves, I separated them. Check this out. This is also another cherry seeds, same batch from 40 years ago. Very nice, very nice. Take a look. Sweet. I didn't know I had this. I keep on forgetting because I keep on creating more, right? This one we're not gonna touch. This one we're gonna put on the side. That one's magic. That one's magic. Let's see what this one turned out. Now this was me. Let me make sure I don't have any more of these ones. Look at the darkness on this one. Yeah, these two are the same. Okay, so let me put this guy here too. This is, oh yeah, this is the gelatiny stuff that came out. This guy is the same as that guy. This guy is the same as that. Oops, same as that guy. Let me make sure that's the same as that guy. Oh. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I'll have to taste it. I should have been labeling these, but I haven't. Right? I might go through and label them this time around. And this guy. This is blackberry as well, but it's not the same batch. I don't believe so. What's this guy? I'll show you this later. I'll show you this afterwards. This is, I think I know what that is. That's older from grandmother's period, grandfather's period as well. Let's put this one back. Let me show you this glass bottle. If you like glass bottles, this is Eiffel Tower. I think this was, well, I know this was my grandmother's from like 40, 50 years ago. I inherited a whole bunch of stuff during certain moves, right? We lost the lid for this, unfortunately. So unfortunate, but it's a beautiful bottle. I kept it. Okay, and I think that's perfume in there. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but I think it's perfume. It's not alcohol. Okay, let's have a taste of this. Now that we know what we got, let's have a taste of this. Sealed up tight. Okay, let's use a spoon. Yep. There we go. Nice. Oof, oof, oof. I don't know what this is gonna taste like, but we're gonna give it a shot. Let's use one of these guys. I think this one's gonna be pretty harsh. This is blackberry, but it might be blackberry. It might be blackberry blueberry mix. The pulp, I would have to take a look at the pulp. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Take a look. Right. Beautiful color to it, eh? Fantastic color to it. Yeah, this is, both of these are blackberry blueberry jam that I made. Okay, and it's the pulp from the blackberry blueberry jam that I took that I didn't want to throw away. I put in a jar, pour vodka on top, put some sugar, I believe. Strong, strong. I didn't put enough sugar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add sugar to this. And this is the same. Oh, sealed up. There we go. We're gonna just... There we go. We're gonna have a taste of this too, just to make sure it's the same one. So, where's our glass? Let's check it out. Look at the color, just dark, just black, right? Let me pour it in this and then I'll show it to you. We got little fruit flies coming around now because we're going through this stuff. They love the sugar and the smell of this, right? Look at that, that looks beautiful, right? It's like port. Okay. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, we're gonna add sugar to both of them. This one's a little sweeter than this, so I'm gonna add more sugar to this. I'm gonna kick it up, so I'm gonna add this much sugar. It might be a little bit too much, we'll see. Because the lid for this is bigger, I don't need to. Okay, that's plenty. I'm gonna add the rest of this. Maybe top this guy off too. Cool. And we're gonna close it up. And we're gonna close this guy up. And we're gonna give him a wipe, and we're gonna put him on the side. All right. Nice. Let's put this guy here and give this guy a wipe too. Oof, nicely cures. Nice. Okay, let's put this guy here. Now, let me show you this. Take a look at this. Right? I believe this is crab apple again, but from an older. And this one, the seal wasn't perfect. So maybe that's why it's a little bit darker, more oxygen got through, maybe. Right? If that's the case, I'm gonna have a little taste of it. Let me put this guy here. Put this guy here. This is the fork that we used that. Oh, this is crab apples. No, these are plums. This is plum. Here, I'll show it to you. Let me close this guy off. I believe so anyway. Take a look at that. Right? Very nice. It's got a great color to it, eh? Let me crack this open. Let me cut it. I'm just going to do a cut on it. Let's do a cut. Let's put this guy down. Close this guy. Nice. Look at that. Here's its cut. Right? Very nice. Right? So let's have a little taste. Oh my God, that is so good. Very delicious. It's been a while since I tasted this one. I'm going to drink a little bit from it too. Very nice. Let's hold it down. We're going to use another glass. I brought a whole bunch of shot glasses here. Ooh. It doesn't need sugar. The fruit doesn't need sugar. I'm going to taste the alcohol just to see. So it's very light colored, right? Very light colored. Beautiful color. Oh, that is magnificent. No, we're not going to touch this. This one's perfection. The perfection. I'm going to eat this one too. Delicious. Seriously. Take a look. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Fantastic. fantastic. Let's put this guy here. Very nice, very nice. Let me give my hands a little wipe. Let's put this guy down over here. I think after this I'll have to eat something hearty, right? That was fantastic. Now take a look at these guys. These guys are the ones that I have issues with. This is again a pulp of jams that I ended up making that I didn't want to throw the pulp away. A couple of them turned out okay, they're good. Just needed more sugar. Oh no, this one is, let's bring out another fork. Actually, here's the fork that we used. Oh, wait a second, this is the cherry stuff. Look at this. Let me show you this. Here, I'm going to put one, and before I tell you what it is, let me make sure I taste it. Right? This is what it is, right? Little guy. Take a look. This is old. If this is what I think it is, this is old. We're going to have a little taste of this guy. I think it has a pit. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So good. This is cherries, right? Not the pits, straight up cherry. And it's been, I'm gonna show it to you. Let me show the live stream. It's all squished down and just broken down now, right? This is 30 years old, right? 30-year-old mix. It doesn't have any liquid in there. This again would be amazing with ice cream and stuff. Like the alcohol flavor isn't there, right? Very little, very little. I'm gonna pop these. Wow, this is fantastic. Look at this. What a mush. That's too much. Let me do this much. Oh my God. Look at this. Amazing. It's so dark, so dark, so dark. Right? Wow. Magic. Fantastic. Holy. Okay. This one we're not gonna touch. I could pour vodka on top. I don't want to. This one I might transfer to the fridge. The fruit fly loves this one. Wow, wow, wow. This one is straight up cherry that's been sucking in the alcohol and breaking down for 30 years. Can't go wrong with that. Let's see what this one is. Must be the blackberry blueberry jam. Sealed up tight. Let's bring it out. Let's have a sip. Ooh, did you hear that? Oh yeah, look at this. Darkness. This might be straight up blueberry. Let's grab another fork. I'm gonna have a little taste of this. This is straight up blueberry. Or this could be blackberry, cherry as well. Oof. Blackberry. Oh, so strong. Very, very strong. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let's put this guy here. Leave it here for now. I gotta crack open the ones, a couple of the ones behind us. I want to make sure I know which ones are the same. That way I'm gonna combine them. Okay. So these are the ones we're using. We're putting in our mouth. And this one is the one we're not. Okay. So this is blackberry. Okay. Let's see. This guy is also blackberry. Yeah, take a look. I'm not going to taste this. It's the same as this. Okay, very strong. I might put these, I'll think about it. I might just add sugar to them and a little bit of vodka. And this guy is the same as well. Yeah, it's like the paste of the getting the pulp out of the jam, right? Okay, let me show you guys. I don't want to make sure, I don't want to spill it, right? Let me do a little taste of it. This one's got more liquid in it, more vodka in it, so we're just going to do a little sample. Not bad. The pulp was super strong, but the liquid is pretty damn sweet. Let me show it to you. I should have showed it to you. I forgot to show it to you. That means we just have to have another one, right? Here is for the gang watching live, right? Fantastic, great color, delicious. Here it is. So it's very much the same color, same flavor as the previous blackberries we had. Right. Yeah, that is very good. So this one needs sugar. This one I have to taste it as well. So you know what? I'm gonna leave this one alone because this one tastes good, and I'm not gonna mess with this one. Okay, we leave this guy alone, and we're gonna crack open this one because we didn't taste this one. I want to see if this one is like that one or like this one. We'll find out soon enough. This is the blackberry. Let me clean my palate. Right? Let's see. Let's pour a little bit in this. I think this is like the other one, the good one. I might taste the liquid in that too. I was gonna taste it without showing you. Can't do that. Gotta show it to you. Right? Beautiful. Let me show you guys that we're recording on. Very nice. I'm gonna taste the liquid on this one too. Actually, I got another clean fork here. I brought a whole bunch of forks. I got 4 forks here. I want to taste the pulp in this just to see if... I think this is the blueberry blackberry mix. So we're going to taste the other one too. We must. We must. Let's do. the liquid in this. Let's taste the. Do we have any more here? Here, I'm going to use a fresh one. Clean one. I came prepared. Let's see. If this one just needs sugar, I might just add sugar to it. Again. All right. Let me show the people who are watching on the DVD. Ooh, strong. Okay, this guy needs. This one's just strong. Let's do this. We are just gonna make a little note, okay? Because it's very much different than the other two. Not different, but super strong. Strong. Blackberry. Okay. And after I give this whole place a wipe, a clean, I'm gonna label these this time. Okay. Let's close this properly. Let's close this properly. I just put down strong blackberry. Right? That's it for now. And then once I clean the place up, we'll put it together. Okay, we'll put legit labels on it. Let's take this down. Now, that's all the liqueur we've taken care of here. I want to make some new batches. So let's do this, right? I want to make more cherry. Cherry, once cherry ages for a few years, it is brilliant, really. The cherry liqueur is magnificent. Okay. Now I should have done this when we're in season, but I didn't. We have frozen cherries that we have right now, right? So, and there's another one I want to make. Well, I'll show it to you, but I want to make some mint, some of the dried mint that we have. I should have used fresh mint, but actually maybe we won't make the mint. We'll wait until I get some fresh mint. So let me bring up a bag of cherries. These are basically frozen cherries that we had in the freezer. They're pitted. There is no pits in them. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fill up this guy. Okay. Now we just gotta be careful. Lost one. A little bit more. A little bit more. Perfect. A little bit more. Because we can pop these cherries as well, right? Good. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pour sugar on top. Okay. So we're basically making new batches. Not that we don't have enough, but it's always, because once you do this, you're not going to have access to this. You're not going to be able to drink this for a few years, for at least a couple of years, right? You might taste it next year, maybe, right? But 2 years, 3 years, 4 years is starting to get really good, right? 40 years, it is phenomenal. It is black gold, right? Magic, just pure magic, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour sugar on top, pour vodka, let the sugar go down, and then pour more sugar. and I'll show you how much. Take a look. So this is the cherry, right? Basically, 1 jar of cherry. You know, you shake it, it settles a little bit, so almost full, right? And I'm going to show you how much sugar I'm going to put in here, and I might increase it later on, right? So this guy, I got a measuring cup. I usually don't use a measuring cup. What do we got here? This is 125 milliliters, okay? And that comes out to a half a cup or 4 ounces, okay? All the different measurements on here. So we're just gonna pour the sugar on top. So this is half a cup. I'm going to add more. I'm adding another half a cup. Right, another half a cup, and these are like 1 kilo jars or something like this. I don't know what they are. Or 750. So we're just going to add it on top. Perfect. That's a lot of sugar. It's going to be sweet, this one. Okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to pour. This is how much vodka we had left from the other one, filling up the lemon, right? Liqueur that we did at the beginning. So we're going to pour on top of this. Cool. So that was basically, it was a little bit less than half a bottle. So this is 750 ml. So let's say approximately 300 mils of vodka, half a 26er, between a third and a half a 26er, right? But let's call it half a 26er. And all we're gonna do now is just close this off. That's it. And after we shoot the video, we've done the stream, I'm gonna go put this under sunlight by the window. Okay. So that one's cherry. You know what? I should put a label on that. I'm just gonna go cherry. Sour cherry? Is this sour cherry? Oh, we lost one here. Let me taste it. Here it is, right? I think this is straight up cherry. Cherry. Cherry 2018. Frozen. 1 cup sugar. And half a 26er. Half a 26er vodka. Okay. There you go. I'll make proper labels later. Okay. Famous last words, right? Now, the other one I want to make is blueberry. Okay. So let me grab another bottle. Let's throw blueberries in this. Okay. Again, just frozen blueberries, right? Fresh would work. Fresh would be ideal, really. Ooh. You know what? Instead of using this bottle, let me use this bottle that has a bigger lid. That way it's easier to get in, right? A little bit too much. In you go. In you go. Perfect. These are really yummy blueberries, by the way. Same with the cherries. The cherries are good, but the blueberries are fantastic. They're from a organic farm in Vancouver that we bought. So let me get my hands a wipe, and we're going to put sugar in this, right? Let's do it. So this is, okay, let's do, just go straight to a full cup if we can. So this is a little bit less than a full cup. I might add a little bit more at the end. Right. And let's crack open another bottle. Again, do not use flavored vodka for this, or I never have. Maybe you want to, I don't know. This is going to be sweet. And usually the first batch is going to be sweeter, and then you don't add sugar, you just add more vodka to it, right? Or gin. And usually we use clear spirits. Okay, I don't want to use up the whole vodka because I want to make another one. I want to make a strawberry one as well. I've never made a strawberry one. I thought, why not? Why not? Right, so let's put this guy here. So here is, did I show you the cherry one close up when we close this? Right. The lid of this I'll have to change. The top is new, that seal part. This one is a little bit, but here it is, right? That's my sugar. It's going to be sweet when it's ready. Okay. Fantastic. That's the blueberry, and let's do a strawberry. Okay, let's do a strawberry. And the strawberry one, that's, do we have, since I've never made a strawberry one, I'm just going to make a little guy. Should I make a little guy? Should we make a little guy? Should we make a little guy or a big guy? You know what? Let's go with the big guy. It's going to be hard getting the strawberries in this. Let's see. They're whole strawberries. And again, these are organic, local strawberries, right? Oh wow, that smells amazing. We gotta make some jam. I'm gonna use my hands because otherwise there's no way this is gonna get in there. If we're by the sink, I would give my hands a wash, but we are just pouring vodka in there. That's as sterile as it's gonna get, right? Shake it a little, let it settle. Nice. This is gonna be good. One more we can get in there. Strawberry liqueur. Nice. I'm happy with this. Oh, we get a couple more in there. Let's get some more in there. Because there's nothing like eating infused fruit that you've made liqueur out of, like the way we did. Like one of those things. Two of those things were absolutely phenomenal, right? One more. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's pour the sugar in there. Sugar, sugar. Are we going to put a cup in there? This is a little bit less than a cup, so I might add a little bit more. Nice. They're going to be sweet. I'm making them intentionally sweet because I want these to last a while. Go through a few refills, right? And let's pour the vodka. Nice. And we got a little bit left, which is fine. Take a look. Let's close this. Beautiful color. Really, beautiful color. Right? Take a look. Okay. Take a look at this thing. Absolutely beautiful, eh? And the sugars almost all gone down. So these three that we just made, for sure I'm gonna go put in the window. It's a little sunny today. It's supposed to be sunny this week, so hopefully we'll get some nice sun. Right? Beautiful. So we actually didn't end up consolidating any of the batches. We've sort of organized a little bit, so I know once I clean this up, I know what's going to go where, and I'm going to label them properly and take care of business, right? Sort of a fall, winter cleaning for the liqueurs anyway that I do once every, I guess, 2, 3, 4 years. This has been a while since I did this. I just kept on adding, making new, adding. So I lost track of what was there. Aside from that, I hope you enjoyed. That's the way I sort of make my own batches of special drinks for special occasions, or medicinal stuff like we had sea buckthorn and the lemon for sure, and we have what's it called, cornelian cherries, right? Zoalachte. Fantastic liqueurs to have if you're got a little bit of tummy, or you ate a little bit too much at that sort of potluck you went to or something. Okay, and they make, by the way, these make phenomenal gifts. There's some people that we've actually taken some of the stuff and poured into a glass jar and stuff, and we take it to them as a gift, and people who appreciate this type of stuff, it's fantastic. They love it. They love getting that, and they love sampling it. And when we have friends or guests over for special occasions every now and then after dinner or potluck or whatever, we ask people, what flavor liqueur do you want, and we pour them a little bit of liqueur and give them little shot glasses and sit down, talk, eat dessert maybe, and just enjoy, right? Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Bye for now.